Welcome to Debris Girls.
A podcast dedicated to all things trash. So, Sharon, we are here on episode 4, but it's 2 weeks late. So our last episode, if I recall, we were talking about advice. And what would you like to say your piece of advice would be for and whereupon you attach your microphone?
My advice would be that you do not attach your microphone to a necklace or chain of any sort that moves around your neck.
Why do you have this piece of advice, Sharon?
Well, Alex, it's because you might record a whole podcast and then play it back just to watch it once and have this happen. Boop, 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 boop,
No, it was
boop,
worse
boop.
than that. It was like click, 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 click.
It was bad.
And you're kind of like, what is that noise? And you get 2 minutes in and you're like,
It's Sharon.
Oh.
And it's the whole recording.
So yeah, we're here at week 4, which should be week 5, but that's okay. It was okay to have a break.
It was okay to have a break. It was, and you know, we only do things with one take, and so we had to go back to the drawing board then. We couldn't just redo it. That's not how we do things.
We sure did have to go back to the drawing board. However, we did keep the same subject, which is
trash TV,
aka reality TV. So on this episode, we are taking a look at our favorite reality TV shows, and we may have come up with a rating scale in which upon we are gonna rate these shows, called the garbage-o-meter, and we're gonna tell you which trash TV shows are technically top tier and which ones are just pure unadulterated, you shouldn't watch it, nastiness. So yeah, that's kind of where we're going. We're also probably going to dive into potentially some of our own spicy confessions, reality TV style, and then we're going to cap things off with pitching our own version of reality TV shows to you guys and asking you what you think.
Awesome, let's go.
All right, so let's have at her. So first things first, with our garbage-o-meter, you got to understand how we're going to be rating these TV shows. So we're going to give a reality TV show, and then we got to rate it on the scale based on 4 categories. So it's a 1 to 10 scale. Level 1, which would be 0 to 1, so unwatchable, is going to be our landfill level. Okay, it just belongs in the landfill. Level 2, 2 to 3, is decent, but needs a glow up. Probably good concept of the show, or whatever this category is, but it belongs in the recycling bin to be used later on. Next level, 4 to 5, is fun, but undeniably messy. So, you know, the mess can add to the show, but we're going to call that one our curbside trash. Level 4 is our dumpster fire, which is 6 to 8, a chaotic masterpiece.
Yep.
And then our last level, which is 9 to 10, is our peak trash entertainment, which is our golden garbage.
Love it. So
technically the show should be going for golden garbage. With that, so each show we'll say the show, and then we're going to rate it in 4 categories with that scale. Hopefully that's clear, because it confused me when I was trying to figure it out, but I think I got it now.
It's clear.
Is it?
Yeah, I got
clear
it.
As mud?
Clear as water.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's not a difficult concept.
For some people, at the end of the day on a Thursday, it is difficult.
You're right.
All right?
I apologize. It can be difficult.
Yeah, she shouldn't judge.
I do
Rude.
judge. Made a whole career out of it.
Actually, that's true. All right, so the 4 categories are going to be based on number 1, drama, 2, unintentional comedy, 3, relatability, and 4, memorable moments. Do you need clarification on those categories? You got it.
I think I've got it. Do you want me to define them? Think I've got it? Do you think I've got it?
You know what? No, I'm going to leave it to the people. You are your own independent person. You can figure it out for yourself. Okay, I've got a few shows here, which maybe you have more to add to it after. But show number 1, we're going to kick things off with the Traitors, because I've been deep and heavy into Traitors Canada. Maybe binge that this weekend. Excellent. Season 2, you should watch it. So anyway, drama. How does it rate on the drama scale?
Oh, it's golden garbage for drama.
Golden garbage? Yeah, I think it's up in the golden garbage.
Yeah.
especially, well, I'm just going to relate it to this current season because I don't want to give any giveaways, but it's just like they usually get former reality TV contestants, especially in the newer seasons, and they just know how to play it up, and it is gold. And they always pick a host too that is there for the drama. Like they play a character themselves. I can't remember what the one guy is in the US one. He's quite a well-known person. Somebody out there is going to know and tell me. I think it's like Alan something. Anyway, he plays into the drama, and it's so good. So I would agree. The drama, I'm writing this down so we know, so we can declare a winner, is, oh, that's not a 4. It's a 10. We're going with 10?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. For the drama. Those round tables, like,
the round tables
dramatic.
And then when you have, like, the people from, like, those Selling Sunset, like on the American one, and the boat show going at it.
Yeah.
It's
great. And I think it is the only reality TV show that has made me, like, physically respond, like, as a viewer. Like, I remember watching a round table and, like, throwing the thing in my hand. I was so mad.
Oh, you were mad?
I was mad.
Wow. Because you're like, you idiot.
Yeah.
And I know that you know who the traitors are, which helps.
Yes.
It would be interesting. I was thinking if you could watch it and not know who the traitors are as the viewer and see if you could figure out who the traitors are.
That would be interesting, yeah.
Okay, unintentional comedy.
I think I would give it, like, unintentional comedy is where you're, like, laughing at them.
No, she needs a definition, folks.
No, that's, I'm
How often are you laughing at the contestants, not with them?
I said laughing at them. I'm gonna go with a 5.
Oh, wow. What was 5?
What was 5?
Curbside
that was
recycling?
Curbside.
Yeah, curbside recycling. I'm gonna go with the high end of, I guess that would be 4 to 5. There are a lot of funny moments. Like, I laugh at them in that, like, it's sometimes so obvious who the traitors are, and they just can't see it.
Mm-hmm. Or when there's, like, a really eccentric character, like Donna, like the medium.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So then, but that's just, I laughed every time she opened her mouth.
Yeah.
Right? But that was just, but I wouldn't say that there's a ton of those moments compared to other reality TV shows.
Yeah, we'll go with 5. Okay, relatability.
7.
Oh, wow. I was going to rate it low.
Were you?
Like, how is that relatable in your life?
Why don't I feel like I'm constantly having to deceive people?
Like you
Fake
and your friends?
Till you make it.
I guess.
I was like, I feel like I'm living in a reality TV show.
Like, but who's the traitors of your reality?
Oh, the principal.
Yikes. You didn't hear that here. So you're rating it at a 7, which is, I gotta look back at my notes again. Nope. Let's just do this.
Oh, I like it.
Dumpster fire.
Yeah.
I gotta give it, like, I'm gonna give it a 4.
Okay, so we just average it?
Yeah, so let's go with 6. What'd you give it? 7.
Yeah, so 5.5. Math
That's
is
why
hard.
you teach math, and I teach shop. I can only count to 16. Memorable moments.
6.
You know, I don't feel like I can rate this because I just watch that as literal trash.
Right.
And it goes in and out. So I'm going to just go with your answer there. 6. Okay, can you add this up, math teacher?
Yes.
10, 5, 5, 6.
26. You did it too. That's bigger than 16.
Total of 26. So I think you're going for the highest score. That's going to be the golden garbage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, on to the next. Love is Blind.
Okay.
Drama.
7.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, 7. I'm going to agree with 7. I think that the drama is almost predictable now.
Yeah, I would agree.
Like, it's the same, and you get to the wedding, and you're just like, did they say yes or no? Like, you don't even watch the whole thing.
I don't watch any, but I just fast forward. It's true.
So 7 might be actually generous.
I think it's because I'm thinking about the most recent season that I watched.
Oh, yeah, and there was some drama.
And there was some drama in that one. So I think that's the one that's freshest for me.
Yeah. Unintentional comedy. 9.
Yeah, it's up there. It is some golden garbage. You laugh at them a lot.
Especially when you get, like, all the stuff, like, behind the scenes, like all the tweets and all that stuff. Yeah, funny. Oh, excuse me. Okay, relatability.
I'm 1.
Yeah, I mean, like
no.
when is that ever actually going to happen in life?
It's not relatable at all.
I would love to do the experience though.
Yeah.
Like I would like to go on. I don't want to marry anybody, but like go on the blind dates, get to try and get to know somebody. But then you'd probably meet them and you'd be like, ah!
Yeah.
Like I just actually think the anxiety of meeting a person, signing up for this life together, and then actually meeting, wild.
Yeah.
And like, what if they don't match your expectations, which they often don't.
Right. Because love isn't blind.
I think they learned that on the last season.
So.
But they're going to keep going. February 14th, I think.
Yep.
Memorable moments.
6.
Yeah, I feel like there are several memorable moments, but not great.
Yeah.
Okay. 7. This one's harder.
Okay.
7, 9, 1, 6.
I don't know. 23. 22.
No, it's 23.
9
plus 1 is 10. 7 plus 6 is 13.
You're right.
It's 23.
Good job.
Thank you. Okay, I don't watch this one, so you're going to have to rate this one. But I know it's a fan favorite out there for many. Drag Race.
Oh, Drag Race. Just spent some time at the workroom this weekend.
Oh, wow.
In Vegas. Yeah.
You got to work, bitch.
Yeah. Well, that's
Brittany.
It's Brittany, but I mean, I'm sure she watches Drag Race.
There is a song that they have on there that's really catchy, though.
There's lots of them that are really catchy, but yes. Okay.
Anyways. Okay, drama.
Oh, like Golden Garbage, 10.
Really?
Oh my goodness.
I tried to watch it and I just couldn't. I was like, this is not for me.
That's
10? All right.
Outrageous.
If this one wins, I'm going to be like, what? Guess I have to give it another try. Okay, unintentional comedy.
No, like 4.
Oh.
Because like they're trying to be funny most of the time, right? Like I don't laugh at them a lot unless somebody is really in over their head, but
yeah.
They're big personalities.
Yeah, that's the whole gig.
Yeah.
Relatability.
The 1?
Yeah, I don't think you're going to sign up for drag anytime soon.
I'm not a drag queen.
Or king?
I would be king, I guess. Drag king. Yeah.
Okay. Memorable moments.
7.
Yeah, as I say, I feel like on a show like that, there's lots.
There's lots of memorable moments.
And
there's a whole brand around that show, right?
But there's a whole brand around a lot of these ones, but
like they don't tour like Drag Race does.
That's true, actually.
Right?
It's almost like the singing. What was the singing one?
It's The Voice.
No, the
Canada's
original,
Got Talent.
The original.
America's Got Talent. I don't know what the
Kelly Clarkson.
That was America's Got Talent.
No.
No.
I don't. Simon Cowell.
Yeah, and he turns around in his chair. No.
American Idol. American
Idol. Oh, that was rough.
That was brutal. We're both fired.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, but like that's like the Drag Race has that kind of
iconic
feel as like these people become such big celebrity stars that are like now touring on their own.
Yeah, and it doesn't even matter where they finish.
Yeah,
just being on the show is enough.
Yeah, because it gets their name out there.
Yeah.
Okay, last one, unless you want to throw more on the list.
Okay.
The last one I have is Too Hot to Handle.
Okay.
So drama.
Well, it's got a lot of drama, like 8.
Okay, wait, let me get Too Hot to Handle straight in my head.
All the hot people.
Right, and they can't. That's just with Lana.
Touch each other. With Lana, yes.
Yeah, okay, I like Lana. Yeah, there is lots of drama. What did you say?
Stupid drama, like 8, I said.
Yeah, I actually think I would give it a 7 because it is dumb drama and it gets old quickly.
Very quickly, yeah.
So we're gonna go with 7 or 8.
7.
I forgot to add up Drag Race. 10 plus 4 plus 1 plus 7.
That's the same as last one. 23.
Is it?
Yes. 22?
No, 22. It's not.
It's 22.
Oh
my
gosh. Holy crap.
Oh.
Are you actually a qualified math teacher?
It's Thursday after a long day.
This is simple addition.
I don't teach addition.
Oh, maybe you should brush up on it.
Maybe.
Next episode, Sharon brushes up on her simple addition. Too Hot to Handle. Okay, back to Too Hot to Handle. Unintentional comedy.
4.
Yeah, I feel like this show is actually, as much as I watch it, this might be the winner of the trash pile. Relatability.
0.
Yeah, I feel like I can resist
if I had
to.
Definitely not so hot that you can't handle me.
But like, also it's so ridiculous, this concept that they're like,
I can't.
I'm so horny, I can't. I have to.
It's
I got
bullshit.
to, Lana. You have to understand.
Yeah, it's dumb.
And they all have accents.
They do.
So we went with 1?
Yeah.
Memorable moments.
Honestly, like 3. Like, I don't think...
Except for that one time I feel like it was too hot to handle. Oh, where was it? Love Island. Where there was like a cockroach that flew.
See,
landed on their head.
Clearly not, because you don't even know what show it
3.
was.
I do like Lana, though.
I do like Lana a lot.
I would like Lana
without her,
in
I
my
wouldn't
life.
watch that show.
Yeah.
Like, she's the only good thing about it. Every person on that is a trash human.
I added this one for you because you're
Thank
struggling.
you.
It's 15.
Oh, yeah, that's where it belongs, at the bottom.
Do you want to add any shows to this? What's your favorite reality TV show?
My favorite reality TV show is... What is my favorite reality TV show? It'd be Love is Blind.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to add one more.
Okay.
Because I think this would be the show that I would be potentially the best on. The Circle.
Oh, The Circle. Okay, but would you catfish or would you be you?
I think I would be me.
I think that's awesome.
I think I'd have a really hard time catfishing.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I can't lie.
Mm.
So I think I would have to go in as me. So yeah, would you?
I'd catfish.
What would you catfish as?
Like an old man. Like a grandpa.
Oh, wow.
Like a grandpa. Who doesn't love a grandpa? Like a really kind old man that reads them bedtime stories or something. Yeah, with lots of grandchildren.
Has anybody tried that?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I'd never finished the last season, which
I didn't
maybe
either,
that speaks. But you know what? They also lost, or she wasn't around as much as their host, and their host is killer.
Yeah, she's very good.
Without her, because she creates like half of the drama. Yeah. Without her, it's just not the same show.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so drama on The Circle.
6, 5, 6.
Yeah, I think it's a 5. I don't like. It's not dumpster fire. It's not like chaotic and exciting.
It's not.
It's just like mediocre.
Yeah.
5. Okay, unintentional comedy.
3.
Yeah, I don't feel like the show's gonna rate really high, but I really do enjoy the show. Relatability.
Well, that one I think is quite high.
I think this one's really relatable.
Yeah, I do too, because it's social media,
Yeah,
and it's
life.
I would give it a 9 probably for relatability.
9 relatability and memorable moments.
Like I would say probably 8. Like my most memorable reality TV show is from The Circle.
Oh, wow.
And it's the one where the guy is catfishing, and he's catfishing as a girl, and then they have to do a makeup challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I think about that all the time.
Yeah.
Whenever I see anybody with really bad makeup, that's what I think of. And so, like, that is the memory I have the most from reality
what are
TV.
you
So I would
giving
give it like an 8, I said. What do you think?
Sure, I'll give it an 8. I don't have a memory to begin with. Okay, 5, 3, 9, 8.
1725.
Whoa!
Whew, I did that one.
All right. So should we start from the bottom? Do we start with the golden garbage or the landfill level?
Well,
let's start from the bottom.
The bottom.
Okay, coming in last place. Landfill level, what I would rate it. We're going to give it to Too Hot to Handle with 15 points.
Yeah. So Too Hot to Handle is what you watch if you want to totally detach from life and maybe feel really bad about yourself.
Yeah, my friend also watches podcasts. I know. But other podcasts, and there is a podcaster out there that rates TV shows based on the phone usage.
Oh,
that would be a high-level phone usage show. Like,
it's a background.
I'd be like,
it's a background. Look up every once in a while for some eye candy.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah. Coming in with 22 points, we have Drag Race.
Yep. I think that's fair. I think Drag Race is also another show that can be a background show because there's so many challenges and there's not like...
I feel like that's one that's really long.
Yeah, and you just really have to watch to the end, right? Like, all the good stuff happens when the panel is speaking them or giving them stuff. I don't know.
You could technically fast forward.
2 times that one.
Yep. Number 3 is, with 23 points, is Love is Blind. Yeah, I feel like
it is my favorite, but it, again, is one that, like... I just love to watch it fail.
And you know what, actually, for the drama side, if you were to just, like, crunch down the actual show and then have the reunion.
Yes.
The reunions, the past few reunions have been full of drama.
So good.
And I'm here for it.
Yeah. It is my favorite one, but I wouldn't call it golden garbage, but it is the elite for me. And it's because I want to see it fail. Like, I'm just so invested in being like, of course love isn't blind, right?
Oh, and I'm a hopeless romantic.
You are, yeah.
So I'm kind of like...
Never married, divorced twice.
Yeah, but I'm single. Now self-partnered is what I'm saying. Self-partnered.
I love it.
That's a whole other podcast. Anyway.
That is.
Coming at 25 points, The Circle.
Yeah.
And first place, the Golden Garbage Award for this round goes to the Traitors at 26 points. We rated the lot, like they were all fairly close.
Well,
there.
it makes sense that those two would be highest because they're strategy games.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like it's a strategy show, so it makes sense that you have to be more engaged with it, right?
Yep.
Like you actually have to watch or you miss things.
Yeah, and I feel like as a viewer for those ones, like it's just more, there's more going on.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It's not about relationships,
the side conversations
right?
are more spicy, yeah.
Yeah.
The love ones are great background.
Yeah. Agreed.
Because we could have also talked about Love Island. I think that one's far too long, too many episodes, but like also juicy. And it's right, usually kicks off right at summertime. Yeah. It's just like something to just vegetate and watch while you're on your phone and relaxing or whatever.
Yes. But and I feel like all of those loved ones are like, I watch them and I feel better about myself as a human being. And then when I watch the strategy ones, I feel like I'm more amongst my peers usually, right? Like
they are way more relatable.
Yeah.
Like they were like, oh, I can maybe see that. And I also, you know what I really like about the Traitors too is the diversity of the people they have on the show.
Yeah.
They're all different body types, come from different cultural backgrounds, ages, and that like you do, I would say you often like the older ones kind of get booted quickly. Yeah. I haven't really seen anybody stay too long. Yeah. But it is a way more diverse game, and I like that. Okay, I think that wraps up our garbage-o-meter. We might have to bring that garbage-o-meter back for something else down the road.
Yeah, that's a great one.
I really enjoyed how that worked out. If you guys got suggestions for us, let us know. But we're on to segment number 2. So in many of these TV shows, particularly in a show like Big Brother, which we didn't talk about. Actually, we didn't talk about like the big old school ones. Survivor, Big Brother.
Again, all strategy games. I think they'd all rate
anyway,
in that same area.
They often have a room in which upon the contestants go to for a confessional. So there's often chairs like we are sitting in right now. The Traitors this season has a yellow chair. So, but on this segment, what we are challenged to do is air our petty grievances with one another, confession style. So you get to pick the show you're on, the vibe, and you just get to roast the other co-host.
Okay. Are you going first?
Throw that to the ground. No, you can go first.
Oh boy. Okay.
Are you ready?
Oh, I can be. I'll swing this. This will be fine. I'll be good at this. Okay, so I'm gonna be on I'm gonna do something like in Big Brotherish, because that one works. We're just all in a house, okay? Okay, here we go. Dude, I'm saying what I'm gonna say. Okay. Okay, what am I gonna say? Okay. I want to say
oh my god!
It was really mean. So
wow.
Okay, so Alex thinks she's the main character here. She's not even a side character in my story. Like she thinks she has this whole thing wrapped around her finger. The only thing she's holding on to is her own delusion.
I feel like you could have been better.
I could have been, but I panicked. Oh no!
I came prepared.
I'm going to redo mine after. You're going to be so mean to me.
I am. All right. I'm because I've been watching the Traitors.
Oh, no.
I'm going Traitors style. And, like, there's some nerves behind this. But here we go. So, in that last challenge, did you see Sharon? Like, she's always broken, always making people pick up after her pieces. Like, I haven't seen her do a single thing for her fucking self in the last, I don't know, 6 challenges. It's really giving traitor vibes. It's sus. It's super sus. Not to mention the fact that, like, she messed up her microphone so bad that we couldn't even hear her speak. Just sus. Just saying. So I plan on bringing it up at the round table today, but I'm kind of like keeping it on the DL so that I'm just going to tell my crew and we're just going to surprise attack. Get her out. Traitor for sure.
That was really good.
Just had to get his head off. I'm done now. Would you like to rebuttal or are you good?
Would I like to rebuttal? I don't know. My brain is not working very well. I couldn't even add today.
It's okay. We can move on.
I want to rebuttal. Do I have a rebuttal? Maybe not. Should have brought a map. I'm so lost. It's embarrassing.
You even knew this segment was coming. You could have planned.
I know. And I kind of did, but then I was like, oh, that one's mean. And then I had a really good one when we had to scratch it, and I was just like, "You'll never be that good again."
Well, I guess next time, make sure your microphone isn't clickety-clackety.
Hashtag blame yourself.
Hashtag I'll never forget. All right. So I encourage you to do that with your people. It felt very cathartic to actually say those things out loud. So that leads us into segment number 3. And in this segment, on Dumpster Dive, we are going to create our own trashiest reality show ideas. Do you have one yet, or do you need a second? Because I have mine.
You go first.
Okay, picture this. We take the Sask party. And I'm focusing on Saskatchewan because I feel like the popcorn would just be heavily consumed, phone wouldn't be touched if I was watching the show. We take the Sask
Golden
party.
garbage.
Golden garbage. We take the Sask party people, MLAs, is that what they're called?
Yes.
And we place them in public service jobs for a month. So like Jeremy Cockrell becomes a nurse. Scott Moe becomes a teacher. Like just thrown in the thick of it. Nothing, no preparation, no help, nothing. They're just, boom, thrown in this job. On top of it all, it's like Love Island film style. So it's kind of filmed, not live, but in progression. So then there'd be audience interaction in which upon we get to vote on things. So like, does the class clown act out tomorrow and, you know, ruin their world? Do they get a patient that has like projectile vomit and diarrhea coming out of the hoo-ha and they have to care for that patient?
Right.
While balancing all the other BS that's going on in the hospital.
Should there be a nurse shortage tonight?
Should there be a nurse shortage? Everybody calls in sick and it's just you? Like, I think for the people of Saskatchewan, just saying.
That would be
I would be super entertaining.
It would be
it's kind of like that Dirty Job show, Mike.
A little bit,
Jobs, but I liked Mike.
Yeah. Yeah, you rooted for Mike to win.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd feel
I don't know. There'd be some people on the Sask party that I'd be like, woohoo!
Yeah, that'd be
good. Anyway, that's my idea.
That's a great idea.
It's not really relatable to the rest of the world. But I feel like you could do it for America. Well, Trump has been on reality TV show, I guess, but several.
Oh, we didn't really talk about that trash TV.
What is America?
A dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Okay, my reality TV show. I would make it, I think it would be a conglomeration of different segments that happen on reality shows with a focus on having to sustain yourself in debris.
Oh.
Yeah, so like you gotta move into a dump.
Landfill survivor?
Yeah, kind of like that. But
Big Brother.
And
Love is Blind?
And a little bit of British Bake Off in there. I could be like, you'd have to build your shelter from things you found in the landfill. Like you
naked and afraid?
Yeah, you live like landfill adjacent, like not right in the landfill, but that would be like where you get your things. And then like you'd go rummaging and then you could trade up for like supplies and
like non-garbagey supplies.
Yes, so you'd have to find treasures in the debris, and then you would find people and be like, hey, look, I found this thing, I'll trade you for like cooking utensils, or like I bet you could find so much in a landfill to live off.
Oh, I'm sure people throw out like really good things. I know sometimes I do because it's just a hassle to deal with it, and you're like, well, I can't donate it, it's not donatable, but it's not garbage per se, but the garbage always wins.
Yes. So I think that it would be very cool to just be like, and I don't want people living in the landfill, but having like landfill adjacent, and that is like kind of like your hunting ground and your searching ground. You have to go there, and from there you can trade up to perform in challenges. So like, you know, there's a cooking challenge coming.
Yeah.
So off you head to find things, so you can trade with the local grocer, or you can
you work on a team? Or is it individualist, like alone or naked and afraid?
I think that...
What if you start on a team?
Yeah, I think that would be fine.
And then you can oust people like Survivor. Yeah. I would partake in that game.
Yeah, I think that would be fun.
I think I could be resourceful in that.
Yep. Yeah, I think you have an amazing skill set to go.
Do I get to like bring the proper gear? Like, I'm just picturing it being in Saskatchewan right now, and I think that would be treacherous. Like,
no, I think it's something that happens when it's warm, but not so warm that it's smelly.
Like nasty. Well, it's gonna still be nasty.
Oh, it's always gonna be nasty. We'll give you a couple biohazard suits and some gloves. That's all you get.
Yeah, anyway, those are our two reality TV shows that if I had $1 million, I'd make happen. Yeah, so that's it for our remarks on reality TV shows. We know that there's a ton out there. We were just trying to pick like the trashiest of the trash. Maybe someday we'll come back and revisit some of the other ones, like
and ones
the
that we
baking
watch.
ones, and and it's like there's just so much like consumption of TV these days that I forget. Like Netflix, you can just binge it and then you forget about it 2 weeks later. So it's most
because it's not memorable.
It's not as memorable as like the old Big Brothers, the old Survivors, where you had to wait every week for the episode to come out. And like some of them do that. Traitors is kind of like that. Yeah, like I had to wait till today for the new episode to come out.
Or Love Is Blind.
Yeah, they do kind of.
But lots of times I wait until there's about 4 or 5 episodes,
you just wait,
and
then you binge it.
Yeah.
So that's it. Next week, I think I have no idea what we're talking about next week.
Well, next week's December.
It is December, so
might be time for some holiday sort of episode.
Festivus.
Little Trashmas?
A little Trashmas, perhaps. So yeah, that's a wrap on this episode. Till next time.
Bye.
Trash heap. Peace.